living witnesses to the digital revolution and how the exponential growth in the adoption of digital technology is transforming every aspect of our lives, delivering essential services to more people every day, accelerating economic growth, increasing citizen participation, and boosting job creation. Advances in the digital and mobile technology are delivering far-reaching economic and social benefits for countries, companies, and citizens. In 2016, ladies and gentlemen, the global digital economy was worth $11.5 trillion, or 15.5% of the world's GDP. And McKinsey estimated that the internet $300 billion to Africa's GDP by the year 2025. With a dynamic young population of 60% under the age of 25 years, and a plethora of resources and untapped internal markets, Africa, which has largely been bypassed by the previous industrial revolutions, is positioned to uniquely benefit from digitization by leapfrogging directly to cutting-edge technologies. Ghana is uniquely positioned to maximize the unprecedented opportunities the digital revolution offers. The government of Ghana, under His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, recognizes the advantages and benefits of a digital economy, and as part of Ghana's digital agenda and roadmap to digitalization, we have embarked on an ambitious infrastructure development program for the ICT sector, with a national broadband infrastructure and total connectivity for the unserved and the underserved at the heart of the agenda. Over the next 2 days, we will be contributing to panels focusing on the national digitalization agenda and connecting the unconnected, which will provide insight into the development and progress on the journey to digitizing this economy. Ghana has a relatively robust ICT backbone infrastructure, including the submarine cable landing stations and terrestrial fiber extending to neighboring countries. Access to mobile phones, especially smartphones, is growing exponentially, and tariffs are comparatively low for mobile telephony. Currently, the total number of mobile connections in Ghana stands at 36.7 million, with a penetration rate of 127.87% for a population of 28.7 million, and active internet users, excluding ISPs, stands at 23.9 million, with a penetration rate of 83.27%. The introduction of paperless port operations, the integrated e-immigration system, e-procurement, e-parliament, e-justice, e-cabinet, and the deployment of smart workplaces across government, among other initiatives, which are all at various stages of implementation, and the development of an interoperability system to integrate government databases, all represent significant milestones in Ghana's journey to digitalization. In March 2018, the Mobile Money Interoperability Project was commissioned by His Excellency the Vice President to facilitate the flow of transactions across mobile networks, banks, and other payment systems. The system made it possible for consumers to send Momo across networks and from Momo wallets to bank accounts and vice versa. Over 1.3 million transactions have been recorded so far on this platform. I'm glad to announce that the second phase of the mobile money interoperability has been completed and is expected to be rolled out tomorrow, Wednesday, November 28, 2018. As a government, ladies and gentlemen, our attention is squarely focused on accelerating technology adoption to maximize the economic and social benefits of digitalization, and on developing forward-thinking policies that incentivizes investment and promote entrepreneurship. Mapping and anticipating the future skills needed for the digital economy is a priority to mitigate the negative economic and social impact of technological change, such as the digital divide and digital illiteracy. Naturally, the growing use of digital services and the businesses it generates has resulted in increased cybercrime and increased threats to cybersecurity, privacy, surveillance, and child online protection. We have moved into an era of complex cyber attacks and threats that affect every facet of our increasingly digitized lives, and we need to strengthen cybersecurity as a key foundation of Ghana's digital economy. Ladies and gentlemen, this past year, a number of initiatives and activities have been undertaken by the Ministry of Communications, including National Cybersecurity Month in October, and the launch of the Safer Digital Ghana campaign, the establishment of our National Cybersecurity Governance Framework, and the development of Ghana's Computer Emergency Response Team, CERT. As a country, we are not short of talented entrepreneurs who are developing world-class, award-winning technology solutions. Incubators, accelerators, and innovation hubs are the engines of growth for the tech sector, and the GSMA's Ecosystem Accelerator Africa Tech Hub Landscape 2018 report named Ghana's capital, Accra, among the top ecosystems by number of active hubs in Africa. In an effort to support the vibrant local startup ecosystem, the government set up the Accra Digital Center, a 9,000 square meter commercial office space for ICT businesses and business process outsourcing, which incidentally is hosting this conference and which has now achieved full occupancy. The Accra Digital Center is also home to the MLab, the Mobile Applications Laboratory, an innovation hub to nurture tech startups and co-working spaces, office suites, and virtual offices, which are all available for rent. The Ministry of Communications is also developing ICT parks to promote entrepreneurship, attract private investment, and enhance ICT research and development. Our aim is to encourage the transfer of knowledge and development of human resource capacity to meet the increasing digital demands of the country and to boost youth employment. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the emerging technological landscape in Africa is an opportunity to accelerate inclusive growth across the continent. Exponential technologies such as Internet of Things IoTs, blockchain, artificial intelligence AIs, big data, robotics, and 3D printing are already playing a critical role in helping Africa address our age-old developmental challenges across a range of sectors, including health, agriculture, education, and financial services. Digitalization is transforming the landscape of Ghana, allowing the unbanked to access financial services, helping farmers to increase crop yields, empowering doctors to remotely operate on patients, and children in rural communities to access learning content at a click of the button. We understand the importance of working closely with the private sector and developing partners to realize the benefits of digitalization, and the Ministry of Communication is pleased to support the Tech in Ghana Summit, bringing entrepreneurs, investors, digital marketers, and policymakers together in a bid to accelerate Ghana's growth as a regional hub for technology and innovation. To achieve this, we must act collaboratively to ensure Ghana is positioned to benefit from the phenomenal opportunities presented by the emerging digital landscape. As a government, we will continue to lay the foundations for a robust digital economy. It is Digitime in Ghana, and we look forward to working with the tech ecosystem, both nationally and internationally, on our journey to digitalization. Thank you very much.